Hello, this is Amir from Esri, and today I would like to demonstrate how we can leverage GIS technology to support the Indian Fit to Trust process with the BIA. So we're seeing here the BIA document from GLO. If we jump to page 43 of that manual, we see the BIA process for placing land in trust. And what I've done is taking this workflow and using the ArcGIS Workflow Manager design a workflow that simulates this process. So how would that might look like? If we go to the jobs and open a new job, we could choose the Fit to Trust job type. It can be automatically assigned to a specific user or to a group, let's say the BIA, or in this case myself. I've automatically assigned 30 days to do this job, and I can enter some description here to designate that Fit to Trust, maybe some kind of a number that is associated with that application, and press OK. Once I've done that, I have a new application in the system. I can also enter some extended attributes, maybe the tribe name and the state it belongs to, and maybe some other metadata that can be associated with this Fit to Trust application. Maybe a project name, let's say Cooper Creek, and a project type, off reservation, on reservation, for example, and who is the person that puts the application, the tribe member or the tribe, or the BIA, let's say the tribe, and enter some general comments, which can be, I don't know, proximity to, and so on. And I'll just hit the save button. The next step could be determine the area of interest, or where the Fit to Trust lands are being affected. We see here a sample data, and as I zoom in, I can choose parcels that will be part of the new application. Here, for example, I chose these areas, and I'll just choose that, and we can also see the history. Everything is monitored, there's accountability. I can add some notes, I can add attachments. Let's add a link to maybe a document management system or to a path. I will embed this link. We can always save it. If I double click on that, I will always receive the right document. It's already open here, and we can go to the main piece, which is the workflow. So this workflow has not yet been started, and I can just follow the steps one by one. You will see the color change as I progress. I can say whether I've started that step, or finished it. Let's say we finished to submit the application. Now it reaches the regional office, which can hit the play button. When in this step another system is being launched, the PRMA system, the PRIMA, and if you have privileges to enter the system, you can possibly do more analysis in that area using the tools that are here and the documents that support this system. So I will not do that now, but this is a possibility. I'll return to the workflow here, and we can move to the next step, which is to accept the application, and we are introduced with a question. If I hit no, it will notify the applicant and close the job. I choose to accept it. The next stage is to notify the local government. When I hit the play button, an automatic notification is being sent to a distribution list, and I'm monitoring my email account as I'm a member, and sure enough, I received an email just now with relevant information harvested from the job attributes. So this is an example of automated notification. We can start the 30 days comment period, and let's move forward. We can review the application, environmental compliance, review the title, and if now we're presented with the question to approve the application, let's approve it. We enter another 30-day appeal period. As I do these steps, if I now flip to the history tab, you'll see everything I've done is being monitored. The user, the exact timestamp, and which step has been started. Let's go back to my workflow here. After the 30-day appeal period, there's a question if there's any appeals. I'll say no, so we can proceed. Next question, are the taxes been paid on the property in question? They have. And if that is the case, we can just notify the local government. So another set of messages are being sent to the users. We can notify the applicant that submitted this application, whether it's the tribe member, a tribe representative, or a tribe member. And now we have to generate a public law notice, and we enter a 30-day judicial review. As we move forward, we can also assign percentage for each step if we are halfway into the step, and we can also change statuses for this application as it goes through this workflow. So the next step is judicial review. Did we receive anything? So we didn't receive any judicial review, and that will just normally proceed to the next step. We have to sign the deed, place the land in trust, and again notify local government, notify the applicant that the land has been placed in trust directly. And the last step is to close the job. Everything you've seen here can also be done on the web, and I'll show you an example of that in a minute. And now we can just say go ahead and close the job, and the job is closed. A person using this system can only needs to log in and then maybe see jobs that are assigned to himself or or jobs that are with steps that are assigned to him. You can also create a report. So I'll go to the BIA report, and now we can see description with extended attribution for tribe name, state, and so on, the data you've seen before for all the jobs. So you can create a report, you can even export it to a graph or export it to Excel, etc. Now an example for an application that sits on the web and exposes the same functionality. So here's an example. If I press this link here, we'll see the same workflow exposed over the web. So everybody can, this is a free sample on the web that can be used. If I create a new job, that could be after I log in, I'm now logged in as demo, I can create a new job and maybe choose a job type that will be called Fit to Trust. It can be assigned to a group or to a user. That could be the regional office that's responsible for that area. Enter the same metadata and create a new job. I can also review the jobs that exist in the system, just like I did in the desktop environment, and I can choose a job if I wanted to and go and see where's the AOI for that job, if one exists, what is the workflow status for that job, and you can see same type of workflow over the web, see any attachments and any history that is associated with this data. You can also see the jobs over the area of interest over a map if you choose to, and of course this is dynamic map that you can zoom into and also change to Imagy or Street View as you like. There's also some graphs that you can generate in charts from these lists. And I'll switch over to another example of workflow manager that is using a different technology that is called FlexViewer. I'll log in as demo. Everything is secured in workflow manager using groups and roles, so I can maybe see all the, there's some general, I can see all the jobs here, so now all the jobs are listed underneath. I can maybe create a chart that is by job type or by the group assigned to. If you see, if I click here, I can follow on job, maybe by status, to identify bottlenecks. I can also generate the same reports that we saw before on the desktop directly to the web. So those are of course free samples, and there's also the same create a new feature trust that can be used here. So this was a demo, a short demo of ArcGIS Workflow Manager. In this demo I showed how it could be utilized to leverage GIS technology for the feature trust process. In this demo I've only been using GIS COTS technology with no customization. The workflow you've seen here can be easily configured by using the workflow manager, and this is how I created this workflow. I'll open this workflow for editing, and you will see that it's simple to modify this workflow and introduce new steps into the system and customize it to fit the BIA and tribal needs. Thank you. For more information, you are welcome to contact, I guess, David White on this matter.